Hey, what's up, Street Talks? Eric from the Eric from Street Photography blog. So, planning for Haptic Summer Book Club, we're going to talk a little bit about photo books, and also I'm going to share some of my personal favorite books. So, one of my favorite photo books, shout out to my buddy Charlie Kirk, and also to Jason Eskenazi, is Wonderland. I think it's one of the most beautiful books made in photography. And the great thing is that it's simple, it's minimalist, and it folds flat. And I just wanted to share with you what I think makes a good photo book. So I think one of the best things about a good photo book is every time you look through it, you kind of discover something new that you didn't really appreciate before. And by looking through the photo books, you could also have a new engaging experience with it. So for example, a photo like this, a woman looking out, to me this could be symbolic of Cindy or actually even my loved ones. And also one of the things that I really love in photo books is often when the book is kind of like a story. So one of the things that Jason does in his book is that he separates it into chapters. I think he has about 3 chapters, I'm not 100% sure. But the flow of the images is actually really nice because there's a combination of still photos, there's a combination of photos with people in it, and the compositions are actually very, very ambitious. So I like all these different subjects, these women here, and always look in the background and the edges of the frame to figure out what's going on. Also, this is another nice composition where he's actually shooting with a 28mm lens. You can see the focus is actually on the subjects in the background, and you have this woman, this little girl's face in the foreground that's a little bit blurry. And as you kind of go through the images, they're very strange and open-ended, and he's taken about 10 years to make this book, traveling all around, and even looking at a photo of this horse here. And the thing is this photo book is that also, I think people make the mistake that they think that photo books need to be really, really big. I actually think that oftentimes the best photo books are the smallest ones. And also when it comes to a photo book, this is a little bit hard to say, but when in doubt, have fewer photos. Because often I think the biggest mistakes that a lot of photographers do in photo books is that there's just too many images to look at. And I don't know about you, but ain't nobody got time for that. And it's better to have a photo book with very, very strong images than having shots with filler. So even if you look at a composition like this, looking at this really lovely curve of all the different subjects in the frame, and notice also the empty space in the bottom of the frame. And even in photos like this, where you have a photograph with lots of drama in it, you have this woman in the foreground, and you have these lovers here in the background as well. So also try to have fun with it, like even compositions like this, a bunch of guys doing steps and stuff like that. So Wonderland, highly, highly, highly recommended. It's actually very, very difficult to find nowadays, but hopefully I could do a closer analysis of the book in terms of what I love about the compositions, what I find beautiful, but definitely check it out. Google it, Jason Eskenazi. There's also a nice interview on my blog. And for Haptic Summer Book Club, we're going to be featuring more photo books that I personally love, and also we're going to have some discounts on the Haptic shop as well. Just go to hapticindustries.com, or I'll have a link down below, and we can all continue to grow together as a photo book community, just like Reading Rainbow. Peace out.